A couple of months ago, I experienced a really common problem while I was using my social media, is the one that we all use. And well, what happened to me really got me thinking and changed my perspective about how people my age react and develop in our environment. So I was a fresher to this new high school, and the new environment got me a little bit nervous. So I eventually made friends. I got myself classmates, teammates, and we got along really well. I consider myself a really physical or face-to-face person. I need to see the person to communicate with them. So I don't usually answer my phone, and if I do it, they're very short answers. So I didn't really know my friends at the time, and I discovered that they really got pissed off if I not answer to their messages. Actually, one friend misunderstood my words and thought that I was mad at them, and they really got pissed off. So this situation shocked me at first sight because that didn't happen to me until that time. So I started to question it myself a couple of days later. How people react through this social media, and how if I'm not seeing this person, I can really misunderstood their words and didn't know the truth at all. Um, so I really thought that I was right at that time, that we only need face-to-face communication to understand this person. But well, a couple of days later, I questioned myself, well, if these people really want or really enjoy being social media, how can they manage the communication? How can they trust this person? How can they feel secure and comfort if not seeing this person, how these relationships works? So my final question, or the biggest question that I have at that time, was if there was a way that we can combine these two perspectives, the part A, the part B, and maintain a balance so neither of these two parts get hurt, and we can improve communication and the relationship itself.
The digital age has connected people across the world, making e-commerce and global networking a reality. But does this reliance also mean we're losing the ability of communicate with each other at person? The technological devices are one of the most useful and powerful inventions that humans create. It can help us now to communicate with people across the world. You can make a lot of relationships that will help you in your job and daily life. This type of communication is mobilized and instantaneous, and is easier than ever to access and share information on a global scale. As you can see, it has many good things, but research has found that technology can decrease communication and intimacy. Not only does mobile technology decrease social isolations, it seems that it can cause feelings of loneliness and business as well. But face-to-face communication is most productive and powerful communication. Having a personal communication builds a people trust, one of the most important feelings to connect with another people. This also minimizes misinterpretation and miscommunication. Without physical cues and facial expressions, the risk of miscommunication and conflict is higher. It is best for persuasion, leadership, engagement, inspiration, decision making, accountability, focus, and reaching goals. Face to face communication is essential for business, according to a 2009 Forbes Insights survey of more than 700 business professionals use this type of communication. They talk that this communication help them to have very successful business and to have very good clients.
Benefits of communication. Interacting with other people has many benefits. Number one, you can establish new friendship. When you meet somebody, you talk to them and you find out that you have many things in common. Number two, Personal communication helps to feel satisfied with your relationships with other people. Number 3, it wakes up the power of motivation when you work in a team. For example, it is not the same when you organize a project by a group chat than in person. Number 4, it doesn't generate mental fatigue that a bad communication and negative thoughts could provoke. And number 5, you can easily reach an agreement by talking to people and avoiding misunderstandings. But also, it has health benefits. For example, number 1, you generate a better problems resolution. Number 2, it favors the creativity. For example, you can have inspiration from other people's thoughts. Number 3, you become an optimistic person. And when it comes to your goals, you know that other people can motivate you to achieve those goals. Number 4, you develop the skill of concentration. When you're talking to someone, you need to focus on them. You're not watching around or just messing around with them. You concentrate on them, and that's an important skill for life. You focus on them and not on the voices and noises around. Number 5, you don't waste energy on negative thoughts and you feel better with yourself. And these are only some of them. If you try them,
not only social media can cause misunderstanding between two people, it is also a way of distraction. One day, when I was in a reunion with some friends while we were eating, I realized that nobody was talking. I saw everyone in their phones. It was so sad seeing that because we are supposed to talk to people face to face and enjoy the moment we spend with our friends. Now, we just prefer to be in our phones, in social media, every hour of the day. In my opinion, in some way, it could be useful to talk to people that they are far away, like the ones that live in our countries or people we haven't seen in a while. But the problem is that we are losing physical communication and the meetings are getting so boring because everyone is in their phone the whole time instead of talking. One day, one friend had an idea to stop this problem. It was to put all our phones together in the middle of a table until we were done, to have the opportunity to talk to each other. I tried this idea once before, and it turned out great. I have a lot of fun, and I talk too much with my friends. Finally, do you think there could be another way to reduce the time we spend in social media? We are supposed to seize the moment we have to talk to people and to make clear the things we want to say and express to avoid the misunderstandings.